Hi friends, welcome to JD's Guidance. Friends, this is the lecture 7 of Casual Accounting Coaching. Friends, we are going to continue the discussion on accounting equation. In the last class, we have seen that accounting equation is expressed in the form of assets is equal to liabilities plus capital plus revenue minus expenses. Why it is like this? Because any transaction, as you can see above, there are some transactions. Any transactions will have effect in two places. Okay. Also, I have told you that in a company or in a business there are assets, and these assets are financed through owner's capital and through borrowed capital, that is our liabilities. Okay, and with capital we are trying to add the revenues and deduct the expenses. This is the earnings of the organization minus the expenses of the organization that gets added with the capital. Okay, capital is put by the owners in the business, and in this capital every time there will be some addition of profits. Because I have put my money in the business, so I expect that every time whatever profit is coming, it should be added with my capital. And what is profit? Revenue minus expenses is the profit. Let's begin. This problem I shared with you in my last video, and I wanted you to practice it. So however, I'm solving this. Hope you have practiced, and let's see how you have done it. So 1st January 25. So let's note the date. 1st January 25. What happened? Owner invested 1 lakh in cash to start the business. So as I told you, don't do the mistake of writing the date on the top. Just write the item name. So you have here that owner invested this much in cash. So this is our capital. Whenever owner is investing something to start the business, it is known as capital. So 1 lakh is our capital. So we will write below with capital, we can write here 1 lakh. Okay. Now question is, this is in the RHS, but it must have an effect in the left hand side also. So whenever he is starting with cash, so cash is our asset, cash is coming in the business. So I am noting down 1 lakh is coming in the business in the form of cash. So what is the date? 1st January 25. So on 1st January 25, the owner started with capital 1 lakh, and that gives cash to the business. So 1 lakh both the sides. Now you can total this. So you can see this side is 1 lakh and this side is also 1 lakh. So both the sides are totaled or tallied. 2nd February. So let's note down 2nd February 25. What happened on that date? Purchase furniture for rupees 20,000. So whenever I am purchasing something, so my cash is going out. Okay, and something is coming inside the business, that is our furniture. So furniture is an asset, so I will write here furniture. Okay, and I will note down here furniture is rupees 20,000. And what is going out of the business? To buy this furniture, I have to pay cash. So my cash is going out of the business. So whatever cash balance I had, see, from the cash balance, I will deduct 20,000. And this side I have furniture, I will add 20,000. Nothing in this side. Now I told you the two side effect, but in one side I'm adding and one side I'm minusing. So that means it gets nullified. Right? So friends, I'm writing here short because there is no space, but in exam you please make the paper landscape so that you can write all the items in full. So you get here 80,000 balance, because in accounting bracket means minus, and you get here 20,000, that is furniture balance, and that side you have 1 lakh. So of course 80,000 plus 20,000 is 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Done. Let's go to the 3rd January 25. Bought goods worth rupees 30,000 on credit from Mr. Rick. So I bought goods. So 3rd January 25. As I told last time, whenever I buy goods, what is coming to the business is the goods. So I added in the stock. Stock is an asset. So I'll just enter stock, that is rupees 10,000. No, so not 10,000, sorry, 30,000. 30,000 stock. Okay, now 30,000 stock is coming in the business, but it is on credit because I did not pay cash. So whenever there is a credit, it will be our liability, and they are known as creditors. Creditors are the people from whom we have bought goods on credit. So I enter both the sides, this side under stock, this side under creditors. Okay, I total it again. So I have with me 80,000 plus 20,000 plus 30,000. So I have 1,30,000 in the left hand side. In the right hand side, I have 30,000 creditor and 1 lakh capital. So that way, my both the sides are equal. Fine, friends. I hope you understand. Okay, let's move on and let's see here. 5th January 25, sold goods costing rupees 10,000 for rupees 15,000 in cash. So my value of the good was 10,000, but I sold it for 15,000. Okay, so when I let's record it here. 5th January 25, I sold goods. So my goods are going out 10,000 rupees from I sold goods. So my goods means stock. From the stock I have to minus how much? I have to minus 10,000 rupees because the value of the stock was 10,000 which I sold. But this was sold for rupees 15,000. So I'm getting cash 15,000. Under cash I'm writing 15,000, nothing in furniture. So cash 15,000 and this side stock minus 10,000. I hope it is clear. Stock 15,000 is 15,000 stock is deducted and I'm getting cash 15,000. But friends, what will be the difference? This is 15,000, this is 10,000. That means I made a profit of 5,000. My value of the stock was 10,000, but I sold it for 5,000. So I made a profit. I told you profit has to be added with capital. So I will add it with capital 5,000. I made a profit of 5,000. So better you don't write like this, you write like this. And on the top you write profit so that you understand that there is a profit of 5,000. So friends, I hope it is clear that 15,000 what I am doing, 15,000 I am getting cash. For the goods which I sold, which went out of the business is 10,000. So there is a profit of 5,000 which should be added with the capital. So I close it again. Now let's see what we have. We have here a cash, that is 95,000. We have in the business furniture 20,000. And we have in the business stock 20,000 because 10,000 just now we sold. So we have 80,000 plus 15,000, 95,000, 20,000 and 20,000. This side I have liabilities 30,000 creditors plus I have capital 1 lakh plus I have 5,000 profit. So ultimately what is the total here? We can check. What is the total here? We can check. So 95,000 plus 40,000 will be how much? 1,35,000 I think. 95,000 plus 20,000 plus 20,000. So in the LHS side I have 1,35,000 and let's see 30,000 plus 1 lakh. So we get 1,30,000 plus 5,000. So it is 1,35,000. So I have both the sides totaled. So the closing we have cash, furniture, stock, creditors, capital, profit. So that's all for today, friends. We understood well how to do accounting equation. Practice it well, very neatly. As in my case, you can understand that I have done it in a small space. So you better turn the copy in a landscape format. Thank you for watching, friends. Let's meet again in the next video. Bye bye.